Zoe, I think we're live. Yeah, I think we're live, and it is well past. Oh God, we gotta get you the Medicino, huh? Shoot. All right, well that's gonna interrupt the streaming schedule just slightly. What's up, Pixie? What's up, Accelerate? Congrats on Lady D Butt. I got her too. Why D Butt? Out of curiosity. What's up though, guys? What's up, Kakarot? So I got this dog over here. Guys, I forgot. It's actually normally the time when I give her her medicine. So I should probably do that. Which means we'll have a different sponsor for tonight. So, God, is my mouth off totally, completely again? It's really bothering me. What is this saying? No, give me the advanced audio properties. Oh, it drives me nuts. Holy Batman, what's up? Cause you a butt? Pfft. No. You're a butt, man. What's up? What's up, Edwin? How you doing? Holy Batman, what's going on? I got a dog here. She's super excited. I gotta get her a treat or her like medicine first, guys. So I forgot so normally I give her her medicine around 10 a.m., 10 p.m. or like 10:30, whatever. So we're actually a little bit past the time on when the dog is due. Oh, Crystal. No, what, I said I literally hit ready. And it went to the settings. That was really weird. Unusual. I think I went blind. Yeah. You've been waiting years for that shot. Look at this. I got this dog right here. She's doing this. She's doing like the backup butt dance. Yes. Yeah. She's like, F you. Give me treats. You've had treats. Don't lie to these good people, Zoe. You have had treats today. Yeah, I say the word treats and you give the Pavlovian response. Yeah, you've had treats. So actually, guys, I'm gonna grab her medicine real quick, and that's how we're gonna start off. We just got a secret attack. Yes, yeah. What's up, Edwin? How you doing, man? What's going on, my man? I'm at home. One dog sick. Oh, I'm sorry, man. The other one just back from school. Did I say dog? I meant kid. Well, one is preferable to the other, right? So, yeah. Let me go grab the stuff. I'll hang on a second. You're fine, Zoe. Yeah, you're adorable. I know. It's fine. Hey, I want to know how good my microphone is, guys. If you could hear me say califragilistic expial, whatever that thing is, type that in the chat when I get back. Because, like, I'm a good fucking distance away from the microphone right now. Yeah. But watch your butt, dog. All right. So tonight's stream is brought to you by Greenies Pill Pockets, which is why the edge of the bag doesn't show up because it's green and I'm using a green screen. So. Yeah, but Greenies Pill Pockets. If you need to give your dog or your cat medicine, pretty good for that purposes. They're pretty gross, but yeah, they come in this little form here. And what you do is you take pain medication, which this is the last day that I'm giving the Zoe dog the pain medication. Actually, because then after that we're gonna see how she does without it. So yeah, you just stick it in there, and then you just got like a little treat capsule. It's wonderful. Greenies should totally sponsor this stream. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna do 2 more because I know you're excited, Zoe. So that's 100 milligrams per tiny little capsule, and so we'll do 2 of those, and then we also have Zoe's constant and forever medicine for the rest of her life. Wow, she's very excited over here about this. The phenobarbital, which it's like, yeah, so it's a pill and a half. It is an anti-seizure medication. Herding breeds, in particular, like border collies and whatnot, Australian shepherds, often have issues with seizures. So, it's a pill she will take for the rest of her life. The other 2 are for related to her surgery and pain control. Although we're like a couple weeks past now. So Zoe, come over here. And then we will feed the Zoe dog these random pill pockets from Greenies. Yeah, and that's what we'll call good. Look at that. You see how easily the dog just devours those treats? I mean, she loves them. Doesn't even know she's taking her Medicino. Doesn't even know. So shout out to Greenies Pill Pockets, as I'm sure they're just about to sponsor us. Relative to sure. All right, let's get her one more treat. Let's get her a good high value treat over here. Another good high value treat. We're gonna go with the Icelandic cod snacks. These are hand wrapped cod snacks, just the same way as Vikings used to make them back in 900 AD. It's surprising that they're specific to 900 AD. Like they weren't made in 899 or 901. These are just cod snacks made by Vikings, hand wrapped in 900 AD, as dried by Vikings. The Zoe dog loves them. So Stroking My Saber knows what's up. Popping the cod snacks in the chat. This is how excited the dog is. She is literally, yeah, under the chair and all up my crotch. So thank you. It's great. And yeah, we work it out. Just yeah, go for it. It's yours. All right, there you go, dog. All right. And with tax, $17. That is gone. That is gone. Anyways, washing my hands and pouring a drink. What's up tonight, guys, though? How's everybody doing? Oh, I ran the dishwasher and all of this stuff is clean. That's awesome. Wow, there's actually, I never know, I don't actually know if this is going to show up on camera, but I had never noticed on this glass. Oh, that looks kind of interesting on camera. There is, oh God, you can almost see it. There's a, damn, it's hard to see in just like general light. Crap, I honestly cannot see it in this lighting. There's an engraving on the bottom of this though? Of a dragon kind of thing? Wow, I had never noticed that, and I just noticed it when I picked it up out of the dishwasher just now. Huh. Anyways, I'm just gonna put tequila in it, and then I'm gonna drink it, so, yeah. Ice cubes first. And then, shout out to another one of tonight's sponsors, Espolón Reposado Tequila. It is delicious, rested tequila. So, yeah. We will have that as well. That MF 4-dimensional. Yeah, dude, it's like, it's a fun little glass. It rests on its edge. A former buddy of mine got me these, and they're pretty fun, nice little glasses. But like I'd never noticed. There's definitely like a little imprint on there. Never even noticed. I can't see it in this light, so. Anyways, what's up though, guys? How's everybody doing tonight? You Seahawks PJs? It is true. I am actually wearing my Seahawks PJs. I just took Zoe out just before starting the stream. And so I'm counting on the fact I will either not need to take her out again or for the evening because it is kind of late. Or when I do take her out, I'll just take her out in my PJs because it's like, it'll be like 1 a.m. So F it. But yeah, what's up, Dr. Peg? How's it going? The good doctor in the house. Messiah, hashtag Godmod, hashtag Lurking Mod, hashtag Boo the Abdo, hashtag Justice for Zoe. You did just see her get all those treats, right? So she should be fine. Shitty ass attack made me blind. What now? Blizzard, what's up, dude? Aren't we all tipsy to some extent? Sup, Abdo? Probably not Pixie. She might have been mildly high off of, coffee earlier, but then, yeah, that's it. So did everyone get the arena's correction for those people who buy the sigil? I was thinking, so I got, guys, today I got Lady Deathstrike as a 6-star. And I was headed out to trivia when I saw that she came in. They did say they'd get her to us by the end of the month. And today, well, is the first day of the new month. So I was kind of bummed. And I thought about talking to a couple of my boys who are in the Alliance. Good old Cam MCOC or Captain Bay, who if you're not subscribed to, you really should be subscribed to because they're making great Marvel Contest of Champions content, among other things. But I thought about talking to the two of them because they're both in the content creator beta program and saying, hey, do you mind asking what's up with that Lady Deathstrike correction from the arenas? Because they said they were banning 100 people and I was number 413. So I would think that would mean that I would get Lady Deathstrike, right? I thought about bothering them about it, but then I was just like, you know what? Nah. If it comes, it comes. If it doesn't come, it doesn't come. I'm sure I'll hear news either way. So why bother someone else with that? So I didn't bother them. And later on the day, Lady Deathstrike came my way. As she did to Accelerate. Accelerate is like one of the first comments in here, right? Accelerate got her as well. We both got her from the arenas. Fuck the modders. Let's go legit people, you know? So yeah, I was happy about that, and I ranked her up to rank 4 real quick. I awakened her. I haven't put any 6 stones into her. I have the resources to take her to rank 5. I need to play her and figure out if I like her or not. But I was just like, let's go straight to rank 4. We'll figure out if we like her. And yeah, but I recorded that, so I'll make like a little video talking about that. Because today, Kabam did that, where they sent out Lady Deathstrike to me. And they also did the correction for the arenas with the sigil. And I'm just like, you know, that's a pretty good day for Kabam. Kabam, I'm pretty happy with Kabam for today. And there's a lot of days where I'm not real happy with them. So I'll make a video, get it out tomorrow or the next day or something. Yeah, make a point of saying congratulations to Kabam, because F and Akon, they did a good job. They did what they were supposed to do, and that was cool. So I appreciate it. Does it give a sigil to everyone? I'm not sure, Edwin. I'm totally not sure. I don't know if they only gave it to people who are already paying for the sigil. It absolutely makes sense to me that they would give it to people who are paying for the sigil because, well, if the arena sucked, and it's an 11-day thing, right? I'm gonna collect it here in a minute. I think, does it say it or does it say it here? Yeah. Activate the sigil for 11 days. Owned 1. And my sigil is about to expire in 15 hours or whatever. Wait, no, that's say 15 days. Oh shit, it does say 15 days. So it's a 11 days worth of the sigil pass. It would make sense to me if they only gave that to people who were spending. But if they gave it to people who weren't spending, like, that'd just be a win. I don't know. I would. You could just send that to people anyways. But I'm not sure. I would need to talk to people. Anybody in the chat who doesn't buy the sigil, did you get this compensation or did you not? I would be curious to know. Because I do not know the details otherwise. Let's do that. And these are always... They're always Mystic. What else do I want? I guess we'll go science heavy. I don't know what Jessica does on offense. Let's throw him in there. Call it good. Les 96 Abdo, thoughts on the profile picture. Les, I can't quite tell what it is. It looks like Garfield the cat with some do you guys who are the members in chat, Seek, what's up dude? Kanga Jenga, Dr. Peg, MCOC fan. Can you guys Pixie, Holy Batman, do you guys mind dropping the Zoe with the deal with it shades on? But that's what I'm thinking it looks like. It looks like Garfield with some deal with it shades on. Yes, it is? Okay, yeah. Stroke My Sabers got it. Yeah, thank you guys. Then I'm going to say less. I like it. It's a little, like, I got what it is. I was able to distinguish what that was. But it's a little hard to make out. So, maybe if you could reduce it in size slightly, or just the glasses, then I think it would be a little more clear. But I got it. Once I looked at it, I got it. I figured out what it was. So, yeah, I like it overall. Les, I take it you're a Garfield fan, or maybe you don't even like cats. Maybe you just like lasagna. I don't know. Who knows? Back my phone. Sigh shitty. Don't have storage to down mload MCOC now. What? Edwin, you working with an older phone? That kind of sucks. We were talking to Hunter a lot last night, and he's playing on an iPhone 6, I believe. There's gonna come a point, chance it! Let's get it. There's gonna come a point where stuff doesn't work anymore. You gotta have to update, but I'm not sure what you're saying. Garfield is the best. Love the show. Nice. I haven't seen Garfield for years and years and years, but I did enjoy it when I was younger, for sure. For sure. It's crazy, guys. I'm 40 years old. Like, that's fucking old, man. We were doing trivia tonight. There were a couple different questions where it was just, holy cow. If I live to be twice the age that I am now, that would be 80 years old. That'll be 2063. That's pretty wild to think about, honestly. I mean, I'll be lucky. You never know. People go all the time. One thing I will promise you, and no shade to recent deaths of actors or anything. One thing I will promise you is I'll never go by my own hand. And mental illness is something very much to pay attention to and be aware of. But I'll never do that. But you never know. I can get hit by a car tomorrow. I can get cancer and die. I can do whatever. But man, if you can live like twice as long as I've already lived and I'd be 80, holy shit, that's a long time. It makes me think about immortality. Because, how did trivia go? Pixie, it went pretty well. It was good. We won, actually. We did. So there's a thing where with the place we go play trivia, the first trivia game of the month, the owner gives away 4 tickets to the Mariners games. Like 4 tickets to any Mariners game you want to go to. Seattle Mariners baseball team here in Seattle, right? And I think it's just that like that guy has a I think he just bought season tickets, but when you buy season tickets for the Mariners, what you do is you just put it in, like you just get a certain amount of money and you put it into a pool. So my dad and I, and my mom, when she was still alive, we talked about it. You can buy for like the minimum of $750, right? And then you just have $750 to spend on tickets throughout the year. And you could spend all of those for one game for some nice tickets. You could spend them all for 20 games for shitty, cheap tickets, right? So I think that guy, the owner of that place, the place where we go play trivia, probably just did the same thing. And so then he's just using that as a prize for a business to give out some tickets. But a couple months back, we won first place of trivia and got those tickets. And I've never emailed him to say which game we wanted to go to. So we had 4 tickets and our trivia team is 6 people, but we're like, we can just, they're probably just like cheap $10 tickets, right? Bleacher seats or something. We were like, trying to figure out a day that works for 6 different people when everybody does different jobs. a little tricky to balance it out. And so I just had never gotten around to emailing him about it. Because also I have season tickets, and so, you know, going to plenty of Mariners games. But we won tonight, so now we have 8 tickets. So we can include the whole team for cheap, shitty tickets coming up to a Mariners game. So I'm just going to ask him if we can do 8 to the same game and whatever. So, yeah, it should be fun. Dat MFing Boy. Dude, once again, what's up, Dat MFing Boy? Gifting another Intoxicated Gamer membership. Welcoming people into the Intoxicated Gamer Lounge, where you get a green name and a red solo cup, but also all of these custom emojis. More emojis to come soon. Dude, Dat MFing Boy, thank you very much. Once again, man, you've been super generous lately. I thank you very much, sincerely. It keeps the channel alive. It keeps Zoe, you know, in treats. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome to Blizzard. Enjoy your green name and your red solo cup. We do half off for all drinks for happy hour, and we do happy hour all day. Doesn't actually make any goddamn sense, but that's what we do here at the Intoxicated Gamer Lounge. Thursdays we have jazz. Fridays and Saturdays, obviously, house music. Sundays we do play trivia, but yeah, so cheers. Thank you to Dat MFing Boy. Dat MFing Boy saying, yo, how's it going? Well, as you heard me describe, we won trivia, so having a good night. I did, so it sucks, and if anyone from that trivia place is around, I'm not saying what I'm about to say next. I'm trying to do a low-carb diet. That place only serves beer. They don't have any hard liquor. So I may or may not have taken a small flask of like 3 or 4 ounces of tequila with me and gone to the bathroom 3 times. But I wouldn't do that because that'd be illegal, and I worked in bars and restaurants and would never put anyone in danger of their liquor license by drinking in the bathroom, or me of getting kicked out, especially on a night when I hosted a trivia round. I just definitely wouldn't do that. I'm just saying these are things that possibly, you know, could have happened, but totally didn't. So, yeah. So anyways, I may have had 3 or 4 tequilas at trivia, and then we went to another local bar, which does Tequila Tuesdays, where they have like tequilas for $4. That's really cheap. Or slightly higher shelf tequilas for $6. And then I might have had 2 more tequilas there while discussing plans for my mother's funeral service, whatever you want to call that, which will be coming up in a couple weeks. So, yeah, you know, that's probably how my night is going. And then I just poured another tequila. So I might be on a 6 tequila when I've had 0 carbohydrates. All I've had today to eat was a salad, but I decided I wanted to hang out with you guys and talk a little bit. So that's what we're doing. Cheers, y'all. Do you guys have Evergreens? Is Evergreens like a national chain of salad restaurants? Is that a thing? I don't know. That's where I went for lunch today. I walked for about an hour, and then on my way back, I stopped by Evergreens and got a salad, which was more expensive than you should. I mean, you could make salads yourself for way cheaper. But I didn't have anything at home. I had to go to the grocery store, and I was like, I'm not going to the grocery store, so I'm just going to grab a salad. And I had that for lunch. But do you guys have like Evergreens? I don't know if that's a thing where you're at. That's not bad. Good deal. Just don't like doing monthly things. What's up? Pixie to be member where you got to pay every month. Oh yeah, Les. It is a thing. So gifted memberships are for 1 month. If you do want to be a member of the channel, that helps support me and Zoe, obviously. There's a $5, a $10, and a $25 level. Only one person's ever signed up for a $25 level. That was Doofus Puncher, and I think he did it for like 1 month. Yeah, that just is like, maybe someday if the channel grows large enough, then I get 1,000 members for a month. I would be able to live off of that. That would be totally fucking awesome. It's very unlikely, but you know what? We're just gonna keep going and trying. But you can hang out without sending over any financial support at all, and I will love you just the same. So no worries on that. If you do want to, there is a link in the description. You can become a member for only $5 and be welcomed into the Intoxicated Gamer Lounge with these custom emojis, a green name, and a red solo cup. But no one should ever feel like they have to do that. Sincerely, no one should ever feel like they have to do that. Anytime you guys just hang out, that's awesome. Being subscribers, having a good time, coming by, bullshitting about life, that's awesome. I love it. It would be very hard for me to keep up the channel and talking. Pixie saying very talkative tonight. Yeah, it'd be very hard for me to talk about everything and keep things entertaining for you guys if I didn't have things to talk about. And if I didn't have you guys here in the chat, it would be very hard for me to continue talking about stuff, you know? It was just all based on me. Do I watch some streamers who have like 3 or 4 or 5 people in their streams? And that's tough. It's really tough to keep up that conversation and keep it so you're making interesting content if you don't have people to talk with. You guys are what makes the channel possible and keep me going. Dat MFing Boy sending over another gifted membership. Dude, Dat MFing Boy has sent over, I can't put a number on it, but like a lot of gifted memberships. And I love it. Say you wanted to send over a $5 super chat to have me read your message, or just to send support. Maybe you just send a sticker. Doesn't matter, right? If you do that instead the way that Dat MFing Boy does, being a gifted membership, dude, that sends the exact same support to the channel, to me and to Zoe. But then it also includes Les96, who was just talking about channel memberships. That includes them in the fun. That means Les has a green name and a red solo cup and all of those custom emojis. Half off for happy hour too. I mean, dude, it's absolutely fucking awesome. Les, welcome into the Intoxicated Gamer Lounge. And Dat MFing Boy. Dude, see, this is the problem with the thing that doesn't have, so the Big Shot does not update with that bullshit. I gotta get that fixed, man. I swear to God. Does anybody do coding? Anybody in here? Bueller? We got to get that fixed. I'm gonna manually put you up there for tonight, man, because nobody's sent over anything else. So I'm gonna put Dat MFing Boy up there for that. Let me do that real quick. I think this is what we're going with, right? Yeah. All right. Let me manually put you up there. Do that over that. Oh God, the problem. So shit. I can't do that. In order to do that, no, wait, I can. Okay. I know how to do this. Professional YouTuber guys. I actually had a meeting with my apartment manager today where I discussed my rent and stuff. Because I'm in a particularly like a qualified program for getting a discount on my rent. And the only income I have to show is from YouTube, from you guys. And so I actually discussed a lot of that today for way too much time. But no, don't do that. So, okay. That was the last one. We'll just change that. Martin sending over that shit. We'll change that to Dat M. I always want to copy and paste because I'm like I'm looking over at the screen to see exactly how you spell it. No, not N. Dat M F ing Boy. 2 gifted members. There we go. Okay. That makes sense. There we go. It's all up to date, manually, etc. All right. So that allowed it so that the super chat still came through. Eric, what's up, dude? How you doing tonight, man? Well, heart your message. Eric sending over $2 saying last 3, please. Okay. Oh, they're all conveniently very close together. I appreciate that. Let me get to those. Give me just a second here. Wow, God, why is this doing this? It's doing like a weird thing on my end on the windows that are open. The game is pissing me off. It hasn't functioned correctly in like 3 years. It's at least 2 that the input issues have been like really, really long time going on. No one talks about it anymore. The game hasn't had a good side quest in years. Mutant Treasure Island monthly sucks. BGs. Okay, I will disagree with you on that one, Eric. I think actually this current side quest is pretty damn good. It's really easy and has really good rewards. So I'll disagree with you there to start with. BGs are annoying for me and I'm fed up. AQ is the worst thing in the game. Yeah, it sucks. AW has been off for 3 months. It's a month, but month and a half, yeah. And monthly game breaking bugs and constant ineptitude on the developer side. I'm going free to play soon and I don't think the game will last till the end of the next year before it dies like MRock. Okay. And you hate riffs. Okay. So I think this is important and I think we should talk about this. Not just for Eric's sake since he sent over support for the channel, but just for talking about the game in general. Let's address some of those things. You may or may not hate riffs, but as far as rewards go, these are good rewards. You really don't. I just did those riffs while I was paying absolutely no attention to it, and I got 5% of a tier 6 basic. Like, those are good rewards. Whether or not you enjoy it, it's very easy and they're very good rewards. On top of that, Eric, they sent out compensation for anyone who didn't do an exploit, where you basically got a free 6-star awakening gem. Like, that's just objectively speaking at this point in the history of the game, a good side quest. Any side quest where I don't have to put tons of effort into it, like, yeah, so it's not super fun. I'm not super excited to do it, but it has really good rewards for very little effort. That's a good side quest. So I will disagree with you on that point. AQ sucks. That's fair. They're going to be revamping AQ shortly and updating the rewards. But in the meantime, my alliance, which was a map 8 alliance and cared about prestige, we decided by vote to just do map 6 and boss rush it. We're doing map 8 when Battleground season is done. Because it does suck. The rewards for Alliance Quest in general need to be updated. The Glory Store very much needs to be updated. It's crap. No argument about that. They are going to update it soon. That's what they say. So I'm optimistic about that. But in the meantime, you're right. It sucks. Alliance War has been down for a month at least. And then because of stuff, a month and a half because they're introducing in bugs. So that's been quite a while. I don't like Alliance War to begin with, honestly. Like, it's fine as a game mode goes, but I don't ever have a feeling in this game where I feel as bad as where I die in Alliance War. On average, I probably die once or twice a season maybe, and that was when I was in Masters, that was in Platinum, doesn't matter what. I die once or twice a season, but it doesn't matter where the level is. I always feel bad when I die because I feel like I let down 20 other members of my alliance, you know? What if you lose by 1 death? It feels fucking shitty. I just don't like Alliance War. It's not the game mode for me. And it has been off for a month and a half. That said, they're buffing the rewards. They really, really, really need to buff the loyalty store. I don't know if they've specifically said they are. They kind of said they're buffing all the stores, so you'd have to include that in one, and you'd hope, right? And it's coming back in 8 days. The changes they made should make it better for people who like Alliance War. So hopefully that's better going forward. They're making those updates. Well, last thing. Oh, well, we're talking about the input issues. Yes, that's, I don't know what to do about that. I don't know. I seem to play the game just fine getting around those, but it's like a constant complaint and a constant thing that sucks. I don't know how they can fix that. I don't know what they can do to make me happy about that. It's just like, it's a thing I overcome. So You're 100% right on that. And I talk about it when I stream and Battlegrounds and things happen, Eric. So, you know, that's the thing. Let's go play these. Let's go play these Alliance Quest matches right now. Let's see if I have any input issues. Let's see what happens. Because I would almost bet I will have at least one or two in a couple of fights, right? Oh, my Herc is dead? That's not good. I forgot about that. What else? Battlegrounds I love. There's bugs in there, but last season wasn't that buggy. So I don't really have much to say about that. Battlegrounds is my favorite game mode. If it wasn't for Battlegrounds, I might have quit the game already. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I think you make a lot of valid points, Eric, but also, as I talk about numerous times, attitude or whatever is such a huge part of life. My attitude is, this is a game that I love. These developers are all real human beings. You cannot just fix something this complicated overnight. This game is something which, I mean, the more shit you put into it, the more likelihood there's going to be for bugs. And they're committed to releasing 2 champions every month with different abilities that read differently and doing different side quests. Like it's just a lot of shit. It's obviously gonna get screwed up sometimes. This is one of the most complicated games that I've ever seen. And while there are things that piss us off as a community in general, input issues, rewards not being updated, all sorts of... Dude, didn't I fire off my L1? Shouldn't I be... All sorts of things. I had no input issues in that fight, just as a thing. You gotta give them credit for the most part. It's really friggin' complicated, and it's been going on since 2014. They're coming up on 10 years. The more code you release, the more bugs you're gonna have. They're doing a pretty good job. I am not an apologist. Up until like a recent Crystal opening video for July 4th, my most video on my channel, the only video that I'd ever had on my channel that got over 1,000 views was one about me bitching about Kabam. Like, they won't let me into the CCP. They won't, like, I'm not sitting here being like, I fucking love them and whatever. But I want to look at it realistically. And realistically speaking, it's really complicated, and you got to have realistic explanation or expectations for it. So as far as it goes on a day-to-day basis, I don't know. It ain't that bad. Keeps me playing. It keeps the community together. Wow, just stop. Just wow. Okay, backed me down totally. So like I said, Eric, I think you have I think you make a lot of good points. Absolutely. But I don't know. I still love the game. Tangent. Sorry. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was talking for a while. I was rambling on. When I say there hasn't been a good side quest in years, I mean something unique that hasn't reused. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But that's a good point, Eric. I do think the incursions one or the danger rooms one was slightly different, so I'll take that. The timed gates for keys on the quest and also objectives is really lame. Also, the chance it quest can be frustrating, but the path selector thing is nice. Yeah, but even if you get the worst one, it's still pretty goddamn good rewards, you know? I forgot it's live and not a vid. I tried to skip. Ha! Edwin, the shade there is beautiful. I love it. He tried to skip through me tangenting all that, so yeah, I don't know. Overall, I continue to love this game. I continue to have lots of complaints, the same as you guys do, that are valid, I think. But man, as far as things like so I'm 40 years old. I've played this game, what, since 2016? I've played this game for like 20% of my life. That's fucking wild. I mean, honestly, that's Do you know any other game you've played for 20% of your life? Jesus. That's crazy, man. And if it was a shit game, I would not have been playing it for this long. No way in hell. 20% of your life? If you're 18, you've been playing this game since 2014 or 2016 or something? It's like nearly 50% of your fucking life. It could be a lot worse. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. All right, anyways, let's talk about something else. Eric, thank you very much for the support, the continued support. Dat MFing boy as well. What's going on? How many of you guys have seen Oppenheimer by now? How many of you seen Barbie? I kind of want to make a poll because I know Pixie loves the polls. Oh shit, unblockable. Damn it. What happened to the buff program or the new abyss that was promised years ago, or legit any number of promises that were thrown away, and why make every effing monthly a daily entry? They want people tagging in every month. As far as the abyss thing, in the history of the game, we've had Labyrinth and we've had Abyss. Like I said, it's been 10 years of the game, basically. So realistically speaking, we get one every 5 years. Okay, the next Abyss content or whatever should be coming soon. But is that 15 years? Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the buff program, I think that's a valid complaint because they seem to have changed buffing old champions into just rebalancing new champions that they release. And I think that's something that needs to be addressed. I'm going to go to Vancouver, BC in October, and I hope a lot of you guys do too. And when I'm there and I'm talking to developers and I'm talking to Jax and Kabam Mike and so forth, I am going to bring that up because I think that's a very important thing in the community where we're all like, dude, what the shit happened to buffing old champions? Because that's a thing that hasn't been a thing for a couple months now. So when you have a game like this where you have crystals you can just pop, right, for instant gratification. You could spend money to buy more of them to pop for instant gratification. They both program us to expect instant gratification, but then also expect us to wait months and months and months or years for certain things to happen. And it's a very difficult thing to balance. It's a very interesting dichotomy. I was thinking about this earlier. I was talking to my friends about YouTube and whatnot. Because I'm trying to be a professional YouTuber. I'm trying to play video games for a living. James, Duke of Buffalo Valander, what's up, dude? Came to like, but I'm not staying. Fuck you. Unlike hashtag Leverbell. What the fuck is that? James has given me shit often about like, oh, you make videos? You know, whatever, right? It's me being a guy who's basically unemployed other than doing YouTube for this game and streaming 2 hours every night. That's what, 14 hours a week? Maybe a little more. That's not even a part-time job. But the time it takes to make videos, have those ideas, edit them, do all that kind of stuff. It's honestly, like, I used to just be you guys watching other YouTube creators. It's a lot of fucking time. It's a lot of work. You don't, unless you do it, I think you don't fully understand what it takes. And Kabam, I can see that side of that stuff where putting out that new content, doing that kind of stuff, shit, man, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt because they've been producing a product that I've liked, that I've loved for years. So while they've, in one sense, programmed us to love and need instant gratification with popping crystals and that kind of stuff, in the other hand, you got to build your account through all this time, and it's a slow game. It's a slow burn. So for that new content coming out, like I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I am. I feel like I'm lefty at this point, just making apologies or apologizing for Kabam. But dude, like it's not that simple. It really just isn't that simple. And while I wish it were, and they could just hire more people, I guarantee you their CEO could be getting paid less money, and some of that money could go back to developers for better product. But also, that's just not how capitalism works. So I don't know. I want the best for you and me and everyone else playing this game who loves it. If you think going free to play is the best thing for you, do it. There's plenty of people like Brian who've been free to play this whole time and they still have fun. They still make content. They do whatever. Do it. Don't feel bad about that. You might enjoy the game more if you go free to play. That might reinvigorate you to play for longer because you do that. Do it. That's great. That's a good thing. No one should play this game and feel like they have to spend money. That's total horseshit. If no one ever spends money, then yes, the game will die. But no one who has previously spent money should feel like they need to continue to do that. Screw that. Whatever, man. It's a weird dichotomy, but don't feel bad either way. Only do what you want to do. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to have a good time, play the game. So anyway, laters, what's up, Dunk? Anyway, I told you I can code. What language script is that in the super chat thingy? Holy Batman, I don't know, man. So it's Stream Elements. I don't know what Stream Elements runs. We can Google it real quick. It drives me nuts, man, because I want, like, Holy Batman, you've sent over 5 gifted members at the same time or whatever, all sorts of support. Thank you very much. It drives me nuts that it doesn't update the right way. And I don't know how to code it myself. If I knew how to code, well, then maybe I'd be making the median income in King County in Seattle, which is apparently $146,000 a year. So apparently everyone around me is making $146,000 a year at the median. Not even the richest people. Yeah, that's fun times. Seriously. Can I mean, like, not trying to be too personal. You don't have to answer. Nobody has to say anything. How many of you guys make $70,000 in US dollars a year? Because apparently, if I make less than $70,000, fewer than, whatever, in Seattle, I'm low income. Which I do make less than that because, well, I've made about, I'll be honest with you guys, from Holy Batmans and Dat MFing Boys and Eric's and everybody else who sent over money, support, I've made $4,000 this year without even counting taxes because I've not paid any taxes on that money. So that's not a lot of money. My rent is like $1,500 a month. I'm like, I had savings and I had unemployment for the first 4 months of the year that made that. But like, dude, who $70,000 a year? You can make less than that in your low income? Fucking shit, man. That is like, god damn. Seattle, San Francisco, New York, America. You motherfuckers owe me. This is America, man, dude. It's just wild to me. I do wonder if I talk about this shit more than other people do too. I don't know. I make less than that, but I live in the country. You're like not too far outside of Seattle though, right, James? You're like a little south, closer to Tacoma. I bet Tacoma's not super cheap either. Dude, it's just crazy, you know? It's crazy to me. I was looking at, so I'm in a unique situation where I'm in an income qualified program with my rent, where if I make less than $70,000, I pay $1,400. They're raising my rent by $300 this year, but they can't do it for 6 months. But you know, $300, that's not an insignificant amount, right? That's what, 3,000, that's $3,600 more dollars a year. So not an insignificant amount. But if I pay $1,400, it'll be like $1,375. I'll have pet rent and a parking space and whatever. So it'll be more than that. But if $1,500 a year or a month for rent, right? If I didn't qualify for that lower income bracket thing that qualifies me for that program, then it would be $2,100 a month for my apartment. So it still is like, man, without being in one of these programs, there's virtually no way you could get rent that cheap where I live in Seattle. That's just how it is. But, dude, it's fucking crazy to me. I make a whole lot more than that, but my rent is also double yours. Effing Australia, everything is inflated. Holy Batman, how much of it is all inflated because of just basically being one big island? Is it like, because I assume that like any island, like say Hawaii is a lot more expensive than mainland America, right? How much of that is related to that? I'm glad you make a whole hell of a lot more than that. For cutting out people's appendixes and kidneys and stuff, dude, you better, surgeons should make good money, holy Batman. So yeah, I hope you're making good money being a surgeon and stuff. I saw some terrible dad joke today. We talked the other day about, I actually kind of like dad jokes, but the joke was, donate 1 kidney and everyone calls you a hero. Donate 10 kidneys and now you're facing criminal charges. I was like, fuck. Shit, that's actually kind of funny. I live in Ridgefield. God, James, I don't actually know where Ridgefield is. James, are you thinking about going to Vancouver or no? It won't be cheap, so I don't no blame for not going. I think so for going to Vancouver for the meetup, right? I can make that a tax write-off, but I also, when thinking about that, I'm like, they're not going to take taxes from me anyways when I'm only making like $12,000 off of YouTube. Anyways, so I go, well, really, do I need to worry about tax write-offs? Probably not. But I appreciate someone said, like, I could get a professional barber to trim my beard or well, just trim my beard because obviously that's a bald cap. So I can get a professional to trim my beard, or I could get tax write-offs for my bald cap because those are all visual things. So, Ridgefield, Washington. Let's go look where this is. I don't actually know where Ridgefield is. Wah. Okay. Oh, it's a beautiful picture that comes up of... What mountain is that? Shit, I don't even know what that mountain is. God damn it. Dude, there's something where like... So I have a 43-inch monitor, and like there's a thing where when I try to click on certain things, it does like it's not important. Pisses me off though. I can't see shit. Oh, it's doing the wrong screen. Did I never tweet tonight? Shit, I didn't tweet. I completely forgot to tweet. Nope. There we go. Okay. So this is Ridgefield, city in Washington State. That's beautiful. This mountain here. Dat MFing boy sending over another gifted membership. Thank you very much. Be More being gifted a membership. I don't think I saw Be More tonight, but Be More around the channel quite frequently. Be More, if you are here, spam some of these fucking emojis, because like these are the emojis you get when you become a member of the Intoxicated Gamer channel. Thanks to Dat MFing boy. I gotta update this big shot now. Boom. do I do like this? I don't know if you care, but we'll just, there we go. Dude, dat, MFing boy. Thank you once again. Shit, I'm reading James's thing. Of course you didn't tweet, it's called a zeet. I did an X tonight, I completely forgot to. I'm clipping you saying you actually like dad jokes. Fuck off, I did not actually say that, you're taking that out of context. City Ridgefield maps. Okay. Where you at? Woodland, Kalama. Dude, I've never... Come on, update. I have never been to this part of Washington. Wait, oh, okay, that zoomed out way too far. Oh shit, you're nearly in Vantucky, huh? Okay. Okay. So James is down here, very close. You're closer to Portland than you are to Seattle. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, you're way farther south than I was thinking. I was thinking James was up here, like closer to Tacoma. In Seattle, I'm basically... I don't think anyone's gonna stalk me or murder me. If you want to, fuck it, put me out of my misery. I'm much closer up here into the like university, Apple University Village. Yeah, I'm like much closer to that area. So, anywho, god damn it, get off of this. Pisses me off. Anyways, stop doing that stuff. All right, there we go. It's a nice place. Yeah. I would assume so. Were you thinking about going to Vancouver or no? Do not stalk and murder me. I do not have misery to be put out of. Oh, well. What is life but pain, James? If you're 21 years old and enjoying your life, then I just want to murder you out of spite. No. Life is suffering. It's misery. All right, let's keep doing actual things that do some stuff here. I have most of the champs in Game Awakened as 6-star. Should I use my generic gem on iBomb or Hulkling? I heard neither really need it all. If you have most of the game, or most of the champions in the game awakened, Dad MFing boy, do you really only have one generic awakening gem? Because you send over support, obviously, which makes me think that you spend money on the game. If you spend money on the game, you really only have one generic awakening gem? Like, that's surprising to me. And if I was gonna go between the two of them, you have one generic gem and 3 tech gems. I'd say neither, man. I'd just save your generic. If you only have one generic gem, save it. Don't give it to either of them. iBomb, it does benefit him. And you want to get him around. I think Taters, Ludum Taters told me to get iBomb back in the day to about Sig 65 is a good place for him. So that's what I've always gone with. I don't think it's necessary. Hulkling, it's definitely not necessary. I think Hulkling was the first champion I took to rank 4 unawakened. Hulkling's awakened ability, virtually every champion in the game, their awakened ability benefits them. Save it. Save it. Don't give it to either of them. I would totally save it. Yeah. Of the two of them, Hulkling is the better champion, Dat MFing boy. So if you're gonna give it to, like, if you're just bound and determined, it's burning a hole in your pocket, then give it to Hulkling. But I'd save it. Like 1,000% I would just save it. So I would not give a generic awakening gem to either of them. Oh, sorry, I'm experiencing the ultimate strife. It's rough. Rough. Excellent. He missed my previous comment. My evil dad joke can continue. What? Well, we're not doing read last, but I kind of want to go back and read it. Now I'm just kind of curious. What did I see? I saw a couple. So, okay, guys. So today, my dad came to trivia today. And he didn't know I was hosting around. He just wanted to come out to trivia, which was awesome. I thought he was only coming because I was hosting around. And so it cracked me up. He's like, oh, you're hosting? I was like, yeah, I thought that was the whole reason you were coming. He's like, no, he just, you know, my dad is a recent widower. He's 64 years old. And so he just wanted to go out and have a beer and play trivia. So that was fun. I like that. I was glad that he decided to do that. We also, there was a random local election here in Seattle today, so he dropped off his ballot by 8 p.m. to get it in kind of last minute. But I met him at his car in the apartment building which we both live in, and I was like, okay, well, if we have to go drop off the ballot, I'm driving. I meant like I'm driving his car. And he's like, well, I'm not walking home. And I was like, nah, yeah, you can leave trivia early and drive your own car home. I'll get a ride with somebody or I'll walk home. It's fine. But I'm like, let me just drive there. Cause you know, he's 64 and he drives fucking like a 64-year-old. I'm just like, just let me drive the car. We'll get up to, I know where the ballot drop-off box is. Let's come on, old man. Let's get going. So, anyways, where was I going with this tangent? I don't even know. Oh, as we're getting into the car, the first thing I say to him as I'm hopping in the driver's side thing is, I just went with dad jokes. So I was like, so there were 5 aunts who wanted to rent a big apartment, but those 5 aunts, they decided that it was too much for them to rent the apartment all by themselves. So they got with 5 more aunts and they all rented the apartment, at which point they became 10 aunts. It's a terrible dad joke. It's horrible. I'm ashamed for sharing it with you guys. But my dad cracked up, so I was happy. You know, it's like I was totally happy. It was good. It was good for the night. The shit ass dad joke. Yes, tangent more. Was on IG today and saw a post. Hang on. This guy's mildly annoying in arenas. Come on, dude. Really? Just fuck off. Just die. Yeah, nothing. Was on IG today and saw a post from on the Marvel page that the writer on Secret Invasion said he's received death threats. Oh my god, that's crazy. People are fucking shitty. That's, you know, I was talking to my cousin Rebecca earlier, and she was saying something and it was related to like misogyny or something. And I was like, nah, man. In the context, yeah, that misogyny exists and whatnot. Obviously, fuck, you can't deny that in any way. But like this, whatever she was talking about, I was like, that doesn't relate to men sucking. That just relates to human beings sucking. Because, dude, sending someone death threats over a TV show, like, you gotta be fucking crazy. So, received death threats or something like that from fans about ending the series. Yeah, the ending sucked. So if you guys want to know my thoughts or opinions on Secret Invasion, you can check out Lefty's second channel, The Entertainment Snob. I can drop a link if any of you guys would want to see that. He posted a video summarizing all of our thoughts. Lefty hated it more than I did, in all fairness. But yeah, the ending of Secret Invasion, and which made the whole series overall kind of shit. Like, it wasn't good. But sending someone fucking death threats? Get out of here, man. That's crazy. Baldo like that dude who tells the clock that he's not fucking drunk. That's a cute story, Baldo. I not sure you mean. Got 7-star Hulk recently. He's much more fun than 6-star rank 3 Hulk. Oh, give that 7-star Hulk all the materials, dat MFing boy. Rank up your 7-star Hulk unawakened. Ew, I don't think there's a science champion I would take up over him. Who are you going to rank up, Abdo? For what, Kangajenga? What do you mean? I took up, so I got What's-Her-Face from Compensation tonight. I took her up. Going forward, I want to rank up Nova and Maw for defense. I just took up Atuma to rank 4 and took him to max sig. But for the next season of Battlegrounds, I want to take up Maw and Nova, I think. I have enough materials to take a tech champion to rank 5. And I was saving those kind of if I got Lady Deathstrike from the compensation, or however you want to call it, from the arenas. But I haven't played her at all, so I need to like play her and figure out if I actually like her enough to give her rank 5. Otherwise, I could wait till I have 4 of those T6 tech class catalysts and then maybe rank up a tech champion. I don't really like any of the 7-star tech champions that much though. So I don't know about that. I do have 4 Mystic class catalysts. So I could rank up a 7-star Mystic champion, which I would do probably with an unawakened Sasquatch, an unawakened Mangog, or an unawakened America Chavez. But I don't have any of those 3 champions. Or I would do with an awakened Wiccan. But I have an unawakened Wiccan and an awakened Dragon Man and an awakened Wong. So I'm kind of thinking maybe take Kindred if I can get him from the arenas to rank 5. But for the meantime, I'm just a bit in a holding pattern as far as like rank 5 or rank 2 champions. But I will take a couple other champions to rank 4. Probably Nova, probably Maw for the next season of Battlegrounds. Because it's not that terrible. It still is a couple weeks worth of resources to get the resources to rank someone to rank 4. But there's going to be more. There's going to be Cyber Weekend. There's going to be things that make those resources more available. So yeah, I mean, it's like not the end of the world if I take up a defender or to rank 4. So if that's what you mean, if you had something more specific in mind, Kanga Jenga, just let me know. Those people are stupid. Can't believe that exists, to be honest. Well, so Holy Batman, people in general, I'm a person. I'm a part of humanity. I can say from experience, from both having dealt with other people and from me doing really stupid things myself, people are fucking trash. Like, we're shit. We can be great. You can have... People are simultaneously my most favorite and least favorite thing of existing as a human being on the planet Earth. If you threaten someone over media content, you're a fucking... man, it's a thing that I deal with when I talk about things of this nature. So we avoid talking about religion and politics on the channel, right? We want everyone to come here for a video game and just have a good time. We don't want anyone to have to deal with that. And we do talk about real life things, but we don't want to be divisive. We don't want to be, you know, whatever. But I'm a real human being. I have all sorts of opinions on politics and religion. I just choose not to express them on the channel because I want to be welcoming to everyone. There's people I know that are in this chat at this very moment, or at least sometimes in chat, who I guarantee you I absolutely disagree with about those kinds of things. But if you're the kind of person, regardless of what your stances are on this and that and whatever, who feels like sending a death threat to a writer because you didn't like how your favorite TV show ended, I would assume that indicates a pretty solid amount of mental illness. So on the one hand, I can be like, fuck that person. They're a horrible human being. On the other hand, I'm like, well, they're probably mentally ill. And if they weren't mentally ill, they probably wouldn't do that, you know? So it's a very tough thing. Baseline, guys, I got all my morals from Captain Picard in Star Trek The Next Generation. Not on the Picard show, not in the movies, not in my morals and my ethics come from Jean-Luc Picard in Star Trek The Next Generation. Take that for what you will. You know? I have a drinking problem. I literally just spilled water on myself. All right, anyways, it's a shame. They had 3 or 4 really good episodes, just kind of rushed it at the end. I'm not sure. It's not just the writer's fault. I'm sure they would have had a blast writing more of it. Yeah, the director said something about, he didn't... It's one of those things where... We were talking about it on Lefty's channel, The Entertainment Snob, and somebody brought up the point that Doctor Strange, the Doctor Strange sequel, the Multiverse of Madness, that the writer of that movie didn't watch WandaVision. And I don't know if that's based on the timing of when they wrote the movie and when WandaVision came out, or like it was out and they just chose not to watch it. But those kinds of things should be connected. Secret Invasion should have been one of the most connected things for the movies and the TV shows and like all of it. Totally. Secret Invasion introduced continuity errors or different things that are like really shitty and hard to deal with for all of the fucking MCU. And if the writers of it or the director of it didn't realize that, shit, man. I hope they're not on strike. I hope they're just fired. You know? Like, cause it was bad. Like, the first couple episodes were a little slow. The middle part, it picks up, and I got really excited to see where it was going. The 5th episode, I was pretty excited for it. The finale, it was shit. It was like a 3 out of 10. It was fucking horrible. The CGI sucked. The writing was terrible. It was not good. Oh, a little bit of lag there. A little lag, no worries. Yeah, so, I don't know. It's... What do you guys want to understand what I mean too when I'm saying I got my morals from Star Trek The Next Generation and Captain Picard? I don't know if that's a clear thing as I'm talking about it. There are people in this world today who, when I'm making a comment offhand, I'm just like, yeah, kill him, fuck him. Worthless, you know? But say I thought about this, right? Say you had like Superman's abilities. Would you be a superhero or would you be a supervillain? Because I've thought about it and I'm like, damn, I might be a supervillain. If you just had the power of life and death at your fingertips, there's a lot of people in this world who I would just love to write off. I'd just be like, fuck you, you're done. Move on to the next life, right? But I also take my morality from Homelander all the way. Yeah. I also take my morality, and this is something my mother, God rest her soul, which she didn't believe in any deities, and neither do I. But it's something she always stressed to me was... There's a line in the Lord of the Rings. What's up, Amon? How's it going? That I have partially based my ethics and my morality off of, right? There's a line in Lord of the Rings where Gandalf is talking to Frodo about Gollum. We're super nerdy. We're into the weeds here, right? Just super nerdy shit. And Frodo is kind of saying, why didn't Bilbo just kill Gollum? And Gandalf says, there are many in life who deserve death. But there are also many who have died who deserve life. Can you resurrect those dead people? I'm paraphrasing, obviously. If you can't bring those dead people back to life, then don't be too quick to kill off those living people who you think deserve death, right? And this is part of my just moral and ethical compass that I've always gone with. So if I had Homelander's abilities, my base desires would just be like just murder fuckers. Just kill people and just end them. There's too many people on this planet anyways. There's 8 billion people. It's not sustainable. It's all shit. Just, you're any number of things. You're a Nazi, you're a racist, you're a child predator, you're a whatever, right? I'd just be like, fucking kill him. Blah, 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 blah. But realistically speaking, you got to understand, a lot of those people are just dealing with mental illness. So then I'm just going to kill that person who, if I have this all-knowing, all-seeing kind of these powers, this person, I don't agree with them, they're whatever, but like maybe the reason for that is their mental illness. If I'm all-powerful, I should try to like cure them. I shouldn't just kill them. In a base human level, it's much easier to just be like, just get rid of them. But realistically speaking, I can't just do that. So I don't know. I think, do you guys think about these things on like a philosophical level? I do. I go walking around my neighborhood. I try to walk every day to get my just basic exercise. I walk like an hour every day. I'm doing real good. Doing real good on my, my steps. I'm getting my steps in. But as I do that, I'm listening to music and I'm just thinking about life. I'm thinking about things I want to do. I'm thinking about videos I haven't made yet, which James is going to ridicule me for. I'm thinking about, all these different things. But I part of that, I just think of this, like some bicyclist comes by me and almost hits me on the Burt Gilman trail. And I'm like, you motherfucker, you inconsiderate bastard. I would just kill the fuck out of you if I had the choice. But realistically, if I actually had that kind of power, I probably wouldn't do that because, man, I don't know what's going on in every other person's life. I don't know what hardships that person is going through. I think that's like in some ways, that's like the definition of empathy or whatever. But man, sometimes for fantasizing purposes, it's real fun to just fantasize. You just laid waste to all these people you don't agree with. Anyways, again, long tangent. I titled the stream, I'm a little tipsy, so you guys who are here right now, you knew what you were getting into. The thinking process should be the same as for the 6-star. If a champ is worth it, rank it. The issue is half of them I wouldn't rank as a 6-star, like my effing duped Gambit. Gambit would be good for prestige, but I don't think anything else, really. I mean, I know Lags likes Gambit a little bit as a little bit of a nuke champ, but I don't really think, without that like 5 or 6-star Gambit relic, I don't think he's that great. And even with that, I don't know really if he's that great. Getting back to video game talk. Yeah, not sure. I'm come on, really, dude. Lawn? Is it, what's this guy's name? Own? No, Own is Spot. Is Lawn Silver Surfer? Or I'm unsure about ranking up 7-star champions. They lose a whole lot of value from ranking. I already have max combat power rate, sort of a waste at the moment. James, I'm all on board with 7 stars. I think in some situations there are some champions who really, really strongly benefit from their awakened ability, and you can't really get Sig Stones for 7 stars. But overall, their health pools, their base damage, their whatever, dude, I'm just like I'm fully on board with with 7 stars. I'm going there all the way. James, you didn't like Boys season 3? Yeah, the Boys season 3 has been out long enough. I don't give a shit about spoilers for that. So if we want to talk about that, we can. I didn't think that the Boys season 3 was excellent. I remember people saying that season 1 was awesome. They didn't really like season 2, and they liked season 3. It was a return to form. I enjoyed season 3, but I didn't think it was like crazy. It wasn't great. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it. There are plenty of things I liked, but overall, there were a decent amount of things I didn't like about it too. So, yeah, I'm still excited for. I think is season 4 going to be the final season? I'm definitely excited for season 2 of Invincible. Very much so. But I have loved The Boys overall so far. But I think season 2 is better than some people give it credit for, and season 3 is okay. I enjoyed it. Shit. Hussein, thank you for the continued support. I don't know, is Hussein in here tonight, or is that just an automatic re-up? But dude, Hussein, a member for 6 months. I need to change the red solo cup to being. I need some other. What do they call those? Tags or no? Something. Oh, Hussein is here, dude. Thank you very much. Sincerely, Hussein. No, I see that. There's Hussein. I am very grateful to Dat MFing Boy and Samwise and Doofus Puncher and Holy Batman and all the other people, James, many other people who've sent over gifted members. Dude, Hussein, I think you're the recurring membership, and I am very grateful for that. Hussein, thank you very much for the continued support. It is greatly appreciated. No, I'm always worried that when I say things like this, you guys know, so I named my second channel In Vino Veritas Reviews. I thought it was decent alliteration. It's a little long. Triple V Reviews, In Vino Veritas Review, right? So I thought it was clever. It's probably not that clever. But that statement in Latin, in vino veritas, means in wine there is truth. The gist of that being people tend to speak honestly when they've had a few drinks. It's a social lubricant, right? And that's part of what I wanted to do. You guys know I drink. This is literally my 6th-ish tequila of the night. And that's over what I started drinking at like 6:30, so that's almost 6 hours. That's not really. It's like 1 drink an hour, but over that amount of time, no, I got a good buzz. I'm not wasted, but I'm like I feel great right now. It's fine. I just hope that I hope it doesn't ever come off as insincere, because I genuinely do appreciate that. Like, you guys, I've said it multiple times. You guys are, it would be a dream for me to be just making my living off of YouTube. And you guys are what makes that even remotely possible. So, Hussein, thank you very much for your continued support. Cheers, my friend. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoy the content that I produce. I hope you enjoy hanging out here. The community is why I continue to do it. So, getting back to The Boys, when is is that like a thing did they already do some of that? Or is that a thing that is going to be totally delayed by the writers and actors strike? Dude, it sucks, man. I am not like, there's literally no one in the general public who's like, yeah, fuck those writers, fuck those actors, those greedy bastards making $26,000 a year and just wanting health insurance, just wanting some measly residuals off of Willow. You know, like nobody is on the side of the corporations. Nobody's like, yeah, those Disney Plus executives need to make more money. Like, dude, I want my content. I want my shows. I need my shows, man. Life is too short to deal with all these fucking strikes. Like, screw those CEOs, screw those executives. There was a quote from John Cleese tonight, or I saw earlier, anyways. John Cleese, I don't necessarily agree with all the time. John Cleese is one of the, I think, founding members of Monty Python or whatever. But it was something about like, oh god, I think I saved it. Let me look it up after this fight, because he made a good point. Come on, just die. Just go ahead and die. Hulkling, we don't need your shit. Nope, there's one more fight. Okay. Holy Batman. Also a member for 6 months. Love you, Holy Batman. Hey, I got mine too. Get me a glass, Abby. This red Solo cup's flaking. Yeah, dude, we need to do something for the... So I thought that it just made sense to do a 6-pack for it. Because, right? 6 months, 6-pack of beer. It just kind of makes sense. But it just doesn't show up very well. So I need to figure something else out. I think somebody might have beat you guys too. I think someone's like at 7 months, just because however the system works. But yeah. Oh, I don't have my phone. Well, I have like the phone I'm playing on. Hang on just a second. Oh, I've been sitting too long. All right, it was on Instagram here. Let me go. How do you go to your saved bullshit on Instagram? Up here, saved. Okay, I think I saved it. Yeah. So okay, it's like a tweet or something from John Cleese. He said, "I keep reading that film studios are contemplating replacing writers and actors by using artificial intelligence to mimic their talents. Surely it would be easier and more efficient to replace executives since they have no talent at all." It's like, dude, I love that. I love that. I would say that's inaccurate, because I would say that executives have a talent for pissing people off and for being greedy bastards or multiple other things. But like, I thought that was a great quote. So I saved it for that reason. You know, whatnot. Anyways, I didn't like the humor, first off, just not for me. Like the guy with the giant willy, you just didn't find it funny? Huh? What did I mention, James, that I missed? What are you talking about? JR Philly, the writers make 6 G's every 3 episodes they write. They make 6 to 8 grand a week. I think they're doing all right. That is like not anywhere near accurate, man. Like literally, that is so far from the truth. You don't write something every week at all. And that is not the money they make. Like even close to, dude, like not even close. There's so many people who are in the Screen Actors Guild or in the Writers Guild who make like 6 grand. And even if they did make that kind of money, what do you want to come down on the side of the CEOs making a couple $1 million a year? No, not even close, man. That's both inaccurate, and even if it was accurate, I'd still be on their side. And I feel like most of the things that would affect future seasons were all done in the final episode. The rest of the episodes were filler. Oh, for Secret Invasion? Oh, so you're saying you didn't like the... Oh, in The Boys. Okay, The Boys. Got you. Okay. Well, The Boys didn't really... It's not a super long comic book run, right? There weren't that many for them to go with. You didn't like the humor. Okay, that's fair. And you think... Okay, yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying, James. For sure. I don't know. Overall, I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed season 3, but it was not... Season 1 was the best season, for sure. I would say. You can make it go from a cup to like a can or a bottle? Sure, but I mean, like, that's just still solo, right? Like, a cup or a can or a bottle is just one thing. I was trying to make it multiple things because it's multiple months. So... yeah, that's why I thought 6-pack would be good. It just doesn't show up clearly if I try to put it in there. So, Jesus, we done here? Wow. Get out of here. There's other things we could do, Dad Effing Boy. I don't know. I'm not sure. God, do I want to waste my time tomorrow doing 20 million more points in this arena to try to dupe Sorcerer Supreme? Oh, I'm not sure. Oh, thanks for outing my spending, Kabam. A stack of red solo cups? Yeah, there's got to be something we can do. I think the red solo cup worked out really well. It makes sense. 1 month solo cup, right? I think it looks good. It's pretty clear what it is. But for the future things, I'm not sure what to do. I am sure that it is 1 a.m. my time. Well, it's 12:56. So... I think I need to finish this drink and down 3 ibuprofen with some water, and probably I've only had that salad today. I should find something to eat. I really don't have much to eat around here, guys. I haven't been to the grocery store for like a week. So yeah, I have work in 7 hours. I should probably sleep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Dat MFing boy. Cheers, Dat MFing boy. Cheers to you. And cheers to the rest of you guys, but I think I will wrap it up here. Tomorrow I'll just be on my normal time, I think. I don't know. I probably just more arena. I don't have anything exciting to do. But yeah, is Dementia awake? Or is he doing his simp challenge? We could do that. We could combine our forces, and it's realistically speaking an actual honest to God drunk raid, which sometimes it isn't. So let me go get that link for you guys. New account challenge, female only, day 4. My internet is having issues. There we go. Yeah, let's go do that. To Holy Batman's fellow countrymen. I'm not going to hang out in there, but go ahead and go over there and give him the old hashtag drunk raid. It is our drunk raid, actually. Yeah, I like James's more. Drunk raid, actually. So yeah, go ahead and do that. Go check out. I like that he's doing that. It's at least something to do on these shit ass dead 2 weeks in MCOC. So, yeah, go and raid him. Bushido Brown, what's up, dude? I know, man. I've been on for... I've only been on for like an hour and a half, but it's late. I did trivia, Bushido Brown. Good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a great day. But I need to like eat something, drink a bunch of water, and pass the fuck out. So I'm gonna call it good. Go ahead and head on over to Dementia and say hi. Give him the old hashtag drunk raid. Shout out to Dat MFing boy for sending over multiple gifted memberships tonight, but to everyone else who sent over support as well, thank you very much. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Like I said, we talked about so many real things, and sometimes I'm like, shit, I don't want to drive people away because I'm talking about too much real bullshit and not just playing a game. And other times I'm like, nah, fuck that, I don't give a shit. This is real life. This is YouTube. This is MeTube. We're just talking about real life and real things. Real things happen to real people. I love all of you guys for being part of this community and hanging out with me and wanting to spend your time with me. It's flattering. It's awesome. It's spectacular. You guys have a good rest of your night, or like Bushido Brown over in the UK, a great day. Cheers, guys. Bushido Brown, I hopefully will see you sometime soon. Catch you soon for a live stream. I need to. Bushido Brown, I will be doing. I'm going to be grinding for Kindred, so I'll probably be doing some day streams my time, which will be evening streams for you. So hopefully I'll see you there in the next couple days. Okay, Rafal, what's up, dude? Take care. Yeah, dude. Rafal, good to see you. Yeah, cheers, guys. Have a great rest of your night. I will talk to you tomorrow. Cheers.